Okay, what we're going to do now is fit a U-brake, commonly fitted to BMXs, onto this unit here. Two separate arms, one sits over the other like so when they're on the bike. This arm here takes the bell end of the cable and this end takes the pinch bolt. Do the bolts up firmly. Now the difference with the U-brake compared to the side pull brake, each arm has a separate spring built into it. The adjustment for those arms is beside these 5mm bolts attaching to the frame. You have a 15mm flat built into the nut, I guess you'd call it, around the head of the 5mm bolt. As you can see, that is not springing away from the rim. So if we loosen off the Allen bolt and then wind the bolt anti-clockwise to place tension on the spring and then nip up the 5mm, that will hold that position and spring back out. Just repeat for the other side and balance the tension at the end of the assembly once the cables are all installed. Next up, we have to fit the straddle cable to the main cable of the bike. This little unit here goes through like a standard pinch bolt, and just leave about 1 inch of cable before you nip that one up. Straddle cable is just a shorter version of a standard brake cable. So into the bell end receiver on one of the brake arms, through the little triangle straddle at the top there, and into the pinch bolt on the opposite side of that brake arm. Once again, pull the cable tight as you pull both brake assemblies against the rim and tighten up the pinch bolt. Pull your lever to settle in all the cables. Adjust the brake pads so that when you pull the lever in, it's hitting the brakes at about 1/3 to 1/2 of the lever movement. At the moment there's too much movement in there, so we have to adjust the cable again. Just by pulling it through once again. That's about perfect where you need it. On the brake pads, we want to get the pads running parallel to the rim. On these brakes we have a conical washer setup so that we can adjust the position of the brake pad in relation to the rim itself. So if we loosely hold it in the right position, apply the brake, the conical washers should do their thing, and keep the pad running parallel to the rim. Common problem with rim brakes is squealing. If you do encounter squealing, some pad and rim combinations will have that problem. What you can do on the rear side is place a credit card or a cut-off zip tie between the rim and the brake pad. With the pads loose, pull that against the rim and that'll just give you a slight toe in on the front of the pad. It won't affect wear too much, but it will take the squealing out of the brake system. Once again, cut the cables to suit with about an inch of cable extra. And crimp the ends. Done.